Welcome to Daily English Room. Today's topic is movies. How often do you watch movies?
I try to watch at least one movie every weekend. Since I work long hours as a software engineer, weekends are my movie time. I usually watch them on streaming platforms like Netflix.
Do you prefer watching movies at home or in the cinema?
I prefer watching at home because I can customize everything: the subtitles, the volume, and even the viewing speed. Plus, I can pause anytime to check new English words I hear.
What kind of movies do you usually enjoy?
I'm a big fan of sci-fi movies. As a software engineer, I love seeing how movies imagine future technology. I also enjoy watching tech-related documentaries and movies about artificial intelligence.
Tell us about a movie that made a strong impression on you recently.
I recently watched Inception for the first time. Even though it's an older movie, the special effects and the complex story really amazed me. I had to watch it twice to understand everything. It made me think about dreams and reality in a different way.
Has learning English changed your movie watching experience?
Definitely. I started by watching with Chinese subtitles, then English subtitles, and now I can understand most dialogues without any subtitles. It's amazing how movies have helped improve my technical English vocabulary too.
What's a popular movie from your country that you'd recommend?
I would recommend Ne Zha. It's an animated film based on Chinese mythology, but with modern 3D animation. It's become really popular internationally and shows how Chinese animation is developing.
How do you think movies will change in the future?
I think virtual reality will become a big part of movies. As a software engineer, I'm excited about the technology. Maybe we'll be able to feel like we're actually inside the movie.
What's your favorite way to watch movies with friends or family?
I often organize movie nights with other tech friends on weekends. We set up a projector in my apartment and order takeout. It's fun because we can discuss sci-fi movie theories and debate whether the technology shown is actually possible. Do you have any special movie snacks you enjoy? I love having sunflower seeds while watching movies. It's very typical in China. I've also started making microwave popcorn with different seasonings, like spicy powder or caramel.
What movie scene has stuck with you the most?
The scene in The Matrix, where Neo sees the code for the first time. As a programmer, it really resonated with me, even though it's not exactly how coding works in real life.
If you could make a movie about your life, what genre would it be?
Probably a tech drama with some comedy. It would show my journey from a small town in China to becoming a software engineer, with all the funny coding mishaps along the way.
Have you ever watched a movie in a unique or special location?
Once I watched a tech documentary at a startup conference in Shenzhen. They projected it onto the side of a skyscraper. It was amazing seeing technology-related content on such a huge scale.
What's the most memorable movie soundtrack you've heard?
The soundtrack from Interstellar really moves me. I often listen to it while coding. Those powerful organ notes help me focus during long programming sessions.
What movie would you like to see remade, and why?
I'd love to see a remake of The Matrix with today's technology. As someone working in tech, I'm curious how they would portray modern concepts like AI and virtual reality.
What's a movie cliché that always makes you laugh?
In tech-related movies, when they show hacking, scenes with random numbers flying across the screen. As a software engineer, I always laugh because real coding looks nothing like that.
If you could have dinner with any movie character, who would you choose?
I'd choose Tony Stark from Iron Man. I'd love to discuss his tech innovations and maybe get some programming tips. Though he might be a bit overwhelming in person.
What's a movie tradition in your country that might surprise people from other cultures?
During Chinese New Year, it's common for families to watch specific holiday films together. We call them Spring Festival films. They're usually comedies that everyone can enjoy, and TV channels show them every year.
How has your taste in movies changed over the years?
When I was younger, I only watched action movies. Now that I work in tech, I find myself drawn to documentaries about innovation and sci-fi films that explore future technology.
What movie website or app do you use most often?
I use Douban a lot. It's like a Chinese version of IMDb. I especially like their recommendation algorithm. As a software engineer, I appreciate how they use AI to suggest movies.
If you could give an Oscar to any movie that didn't win one, what would it be?
2001. A Space Odyssey should have won Best Picture. Its special effects were revolutionary for its time, and as someone in tech, I appreciate how accurately it predicted some technologies.
Have you ever been to a film festival? What was it like?
Yes, I attended the Shanghai International Film Festival last year. They had a special section for tech-themed movies and virtual reality experiences. It was fascinating to see how filmmakers are using new technologies.
What's your favorite movie quote?
I know Kung Fu from The Matrix. It's funny because as a programmer, I sometimes wish learning new coding languages was as simple as downloading them to your brain.
How do movies usually portray your profession? Is it accurate?
Movies usually show programmers as either hackers typing furiously or socially awkward nerds. Reality is much more normal. We spend a lot of time in team meetings and planning.
Is going to the cinema to watch a movie popular in your country?
Yes, it's extremely popular in China, especially in big cities like Shenzhen where I live. Movie theaters are usually packed during holidays and weekends. Young professionals like me often go after work, and there are many luxury theaters with comfortable seats and good food options.
What kinds of films are popular in your country?
Action movies and superhero films from Hollywood are very popular here. Chinese historical dramas and modern romantic comedies also do really well. Recently, sci-fi movies have gained popularity, especially since The Wandering Earth became successful.
Do many people enjoy watching foreign films in your country?
Yes, especially Hollywood movies, they're very popular here. Korean and Japanese films also have a big following. However, there's a limit on how many foreign films can be shown in cinemas each year, so many people watch them online.
Do you think it's better to have subtitles or dubbing in a foreign film?
I prefer subtitles because I'm learning English, but in China, most foreign films are both dubbed and subtitled. Many older people prefer dubbing, while younger people like me often choose subtitled versions to practice English.
What does it take for a film to become successful, in your opinion?
From what I've observed, good marketing is crucial, especially on social media. In China, word of mouth on platforms like WeChat can make or break a film. Also, timing is important. Releasing during holidays like Chinese New Year usually helps.
Have you ever fallen asleep during a movie?
Yes, once during a late night showing after a long day of coding. It was a slow-paced drama, and I woke up when people were leaving. Now I avoid booking late shows on workdays.
How have movies helped you understand different cultures and connect with people?
Movies have been incredible for both my English learning and understanding of different cultures. When I talk with international colleagues about popular movies, it helps break the ice. I've learned so much about Western workplace culture through films, which helps in my tech career. Sometimes a movie reference can explain things better than technical terms.
That's all for today's Daily English Room Conversation Practice. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, like, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time.